Hey everybody, it's DJ. Welcome back to PickWrung. We're gonna go ahead and start episode 26. So let's go ahead and get started. So I am going to take a look first. We had drilled out all of these bedrooms. So let me just go ahead and put in some beds and some doors, and we'll zone this out. Some gems in that wall there. Probably grab those. This will maybe help solve the problem of some people sleeping on the floor in the tavern. Not that there's a real problem sleeping on a floor in a tavern, but there is if you have a bartender, or can be if you have a bartender. Okay, so let's BPR, throw down some doors. We'll want to check down, I think it's on 33, we did some fresh strip mining. See what the status of that is. Get some more gemstones out of those walls there. Throw these doors in real quick. We'll zone these rooms. We'll come back and furnish them later. Bedrooms, multi. Sweet. 40 new bedrooms. Okay. We will let them work on getting those set up. Let's look at 33 for a minute. Yeah, the king wants something built. Let's just look at that for a second and see what that is. Did I take care of that one? Doesn't look like I have anything for that one, so let's go ahead and order some steel high boots. And we'll order 3 of those. Okay, so hey, there's Odie with his wagon and his wheelbarrow. So let's zoom out here. So we got some lignite coming through. We got some gemstone coming through. Looks like we have some tetrahedrite. We have some Marian gemstones. Got some limonite. Got some stuff over here as well. So what I'll sometimes do on these strip mines is I will just come and do an auto. And I'm going to just grab these strips right here and auto all that middle. I'll grab all the stones, any metal. I don't really care about the gypsum as much since I don't really use gypsum. Guess we'll just let them mine it out. That's fine. And then we can do the same thing here. Do that. Might as well grab this wall too. See what they dig out there. Yeah, a lot more gypsum. Yep, that's fine. Okay. I'd like to focus a little bit. Let's just go ahead and drop another one there. So we have, I'm experiencing FPS drop. And it's not visible for y'all currently. I think I can come here. I can turn on settings, and I can go to game, and I can turn on show frames per second. Sweet. So now you guys can see what I'm seeing. Go ahead and unpause. So we're going to have this immediate drop. And this is caused by a couple things. It should get down to... It'll sit there. It'll come down to 30 when we're moving a lot of stuff. So this is caused by poor fortress design and also poor storage. Two most likely culprits. I have a lot of stuff. I have this very small tavern area. I have this hallway that comes in when each one of these dwarves see each other. They need to do some checks to see a friend or foe check. This hallway it's just a whole bad. Everybody's coming right here. I have the work area over here that you have to come through. You have to come up here, come down the hallway, coming from the bedrooms, coming from these rooms, come out into this main hallway here. So we need to probably do something a little bit about that. So I think getting the tavern done, we can have some traffic diverted to the tavern. We can also change and have a second path up to the tavern. We're going to have a little bit of music in the background. I'm not going to music interlude this time. I'm going to keep on talking because there's things I want to do. So everybody comes up, grabs the alpacas. I mean, there's a lot of traffic that happens in this little hallway area as well. No, I'm sorry, I just have to enjoy the music. All right, so I'm making some blocks. Just setting some, let's go here. So I'm making chromite blocks, and if I come in and I look at laborers and I go to stone use and I go other stone, chromite's this nice black stone here. We had 29 of those boulders. I'd like to put some in the floor here. We might do a mixture of the rock salt and the chromite, just to have some coolness to this floor here in the tavern. So I think we could probably do construction floor, and the end goal is we're going to put in some other paths into this tavern, other access points, so not everybody's following the same path in. So let's do something like this with blocks. And we want rock salt blocks. We'll just change our filter. Sweet. Then we'll let them make some chromite blocks. Somebody's fighting a giant fly. It died in the water. EB would like to entertain. Let's go look at EB. Human Bard. So let's go ahead and connect. Turn off auto, turn down to all. It's a trap. Let's do this. Connect these bedrooms so that these individuals can get to these temples from their bedrooms. Let's change this to a 3. Right now, everybody here is having to go upstairs, hit the hallway, come back down. Same for here. So we could do a 3 this way as well. Allows us to get to our temples easier. We should go throw some beasts down the hole as well. Some shrolls. What did I say about people just sleeping on the floor, sleeping in church? Legendary Gym Center. Tickbow. Look at Tickbow for a second and see, can we assign Tickbow to our gym cutting? Nope. Tickbow is not a contributing member to society yet. Already getting some traffic. Needs chromite in linked stockpile. That's right. So we had, let's go ahead and custom other stone, turn chromite back on. We had left the chromite in the olivine down below. Let's custom stone, leather, turn the chromite ovaline back on, so they'll bring them upstairs. Kias. Sure would be nice if our archer was working their job, but what's this? What is this? What's going on here? Somebody was shooting arrows. These are all bronze. Interesting. Well, we're not gonna, it might be one of the trade caravan people dealing with the Kias coming in, since we do have the trade going on. I guess we'll hang out here for a moment and see if the Kias cause any problems. Timing. We could Just do this. Got a bow. Got some arrows. Dwarf. Yeah. Right there, in at the Marksdorf. Yeah, this is the person shooting all those copper arrows that we saw up on the roof. It'd be nice if we had some. Here comes our guy, but our guy is unskilled since it's not training. He's chasing Kias around. Zolban would like to become a citizen. Climbing the trees. Little kids climbing the roof, getting sick. Just shoot up this wall. I unlock this door, the key is gonna just fly in. See if I can get that kid to come through here. So I bet that kid's trying to go over to the tree passage. Oh, no, just gonna go. Yeah, we can. These arrows. That one archer is just shooting. Guess we should just leave the arrows there for the keys to steal. I want to come up here. Shoot some Kias. Oh, you're actually shooting. You're actually doing the thing that I brought you up here to do. Wow. And it worked. And you killed a Kia. You're gonna go get some more arrows. I long to make romance. I'm lonely. Be with family. Relationships. Pet dog, pet cat. What's your skill? Just a novice, but 550, 600. I'm just gonna jump up here in a minute. If another Kia flies in. Somebody's stranded up a tree somewhere. Yeah. Kadol. Not gonna do anything about Kadol until Kias are gone. Like they shot all of their bronze arrows. Arrows all over the place. He's gonna come down and be Yeah, it'd be nice if you left. Just shooting Marquias. See the little arrows fly. Doesn't seem to be hitting. Gotta go get more arrows. Babysit this for a little more. Kia's like, nope. What are you doing, kid? Why do you keep on coming up on the roof? Gonna go after that Kia. Hopefully they don't scare the traders too badly. Put us in a bad situation. That little kid just part of the trade caravan? No, they're with us. They're just hanging out at the trade. They're loading up. Get your stuff and go. Okay, they're heading out. Trying to head out. Still loading the wagon. And see, we're down to 36 FPS now. Just start slowing down. Too much stuff being tracked. So fixing the pathing, and then also fix, we're gonna have to do something with all these extra items that we have too as well. Good, so there's some more blood up here and not just vomit. And we're down one more Kia, so either it took something or it left. Here comes a Kia right there, the trees. A lot of stuff you were loading. Become a citizen, Ubel. A lot of stuff. There we go. There, finally. Take off, hosers. Okay. Now let's take the ochre. Let's go ahead and position them right here just to protect the trade station for a little bit while we're pulling everything down. We get any chromite yet? I know it was still popping up. Yep, we have some. Nice. Let's see how that looks. We're thieving mischievous creature. Not happy? Overcome by terror? How about you just fly off the map with that terror? There we go. Okay, thank you. Okay, the ogres can stand here until we get this book off the... What is this anyway? What just a choir? Just an empty choir. Okay, that's fine. Nobody's coming and grabbing it, so what does that tell me? That tells me... No, there's some empty chests. The dwarven child just wants to hang out at the trade depot. Snatchers are gonna get you, little kid. You heard of the snatchers before. We had the ditch witch when I was a kid. Ditch witch was gonna get you. If you're in the ditch when the rain comes, you don't know. The rain could be way, way far away, but that ditch will fill up with water fast. Now we have two kids just playing in the trade depot. Maybe they were following the toys. Okay. Let's let dwarves do what dwarves do. What do we got here? Who are you? Amaksu? Muksu? We need to strip. Caged. All 12 items in one cage. Let's let that happen. Just let it happen. Come on, dwarves. Come and strip Amaksu of all of their items. Amaksu has left. Anything? Looks like a hood, some pants still. Oh, it's going away. Look at that hood on. We can go ahead and do a couple. Let's do by distance. That'll tell us who's all close. Everybody that's in a 0 is right in here. So see how safe or dangerous this is. Pretty safe. That goblin for the ogre for a minute scared me, but went down the hole just fine. I think Nugum survived the fall. But just make sure. Yeah. Seriously injured. Can't stand anymore. Left arm is mangled. His right upper leg is mangled. His right false rib is mangled. His liver's mangled. Left shoulder's mangled. He's just mangled. That beak dog survived the fall too. They're landing on the carcasses of other volunteers. I don't think anybody's going to come and collect this choir. Not make, I thought we had done a, did we already use up all the wood bins? I guess so. Maybe we should make a 20. That chromite floor. Oh, ooh, ooh. Looks lovely. Let's checkerboard. Maybe like partial checkerboard. construction floor. Here we go. Change our filter. You could, if you're into that sort of stuff, you can make 8-bit drawings with your floors. Make them look pretty cool. There's a lot of different colors of stones. Probably end up using up all this chromite though. Yeah. Let's cancel dispatch. Weather cancel. This is a floor. Do something like that. Let's see how this looks. Just give a minute to get in. Pretty nice looking. I think what we'll do is we will throw down some gold bars. Kidit Ramek has been stolen. Seen being stolen. What do we got here? Cybrek, the engraver. Talons of length. Usually it's Zodos Toss that gets stolen. Kidit Romek. Back here. It's Holland Kiddick. Let's go up and make sure we don't have the same problem that we had last time. Let's get you unstationed. Lock this door. And go back down to the pub. in here. And get it. Watch a Cybrick walk out the door. Okay. You've been arrested. Who told you it was our right to do that? Okay. Look at our justice. Let's look at our intelligence. See what Cybrick said. Met with the subject, made intimidating remarks in order to elicit information. Subject was too afraid not to comply. Subject confessed to the theft. In the midsummer of 57, crossed belt wheels as the dwarf, the bard, crossed belt wheels of the stake of rhyme, corrupted subject in order to have an agent PickWrung. Kickrossed belt wheels met with the subject and made a threat. The subject was too afraid not to comply despite valuing the law. Subject revealed that in the midsummer of 57, subject applied to steal the talons of length under the influence of Kickross belt wheels. So we're going to convict Cybrick. Cybrick's going to jail. Kickrossed. Kickross was on our map a second ago and just walked off the map. More arrows. Winter's coming in. Water's freezing. Pokers can come back inside. We're gonna lock this door. We're gonna lock that door. Got our bins made up. A little more organized in here, but we should probably move some stuff around as well. Getting a mandate. How's this gold floor looking? Ooh. What if we did like That. Do we got any? Do we have some jet blocks? And iron and steel. Make a nightclub dance floor. Let's go look at how long 24 days in prison. See how this looks. Looks like I messed up. Pull that floor out there and that floor out there, and we'll throw some jet in there instead. So 100%. You can make these look pretty cool. You like all the colors. Make it all the colors. Thinking of the seasons. The rock salt, that's fine. They put the name on his sword of Estan Fokash. Hobbled myself with this, how I did this, digging down for this hole. That's for sure. That could have been much more efficient. Mebzeth. Mood. Somebody's in the mood. Possessed by unknown forces. The Baron Consort. Really? Dabbling mechanic. It's an interesting one. Come here and play and have a snack. Odie came. Here, have a snack. That dining hall is probably just small and crowded. Probably just put a floor down there. I'll come in here. Maybe put like to dig out all these walls as well. More boots. Maybe if we did something, should we do a wall in here? I think so. I think we should do something like that. Like that. Okay, they started their construction. There'll probably be some mechanism, I'm guessing. Delightful mechanism. Let's do a zone. We can do some chests. Like that. Then we'll do a zone here. Like that. Food. Drink. All the drinks. Collect from stockpile, which the selected stockpile will give items. Take items. Zone this one. It's a new meeting area. Say this is a new inn or tavern. Crystalline mushroom. Consort of pet lashes has created Amen Fastam, a rock salt mechanism. Hey, it's meeting my expectations. Comes the alcohol. Here comes the mugs. Of course, they have to run all the way back and forth between the mugs, go across the dance floor, get the alcohol. Already starting to hang around. I think listening to poetry, telling a story. Much a grander bar than is downstairs, everybody. Already starting to get to pick up and get some busy. Let's see if we can Fastum. Okay, we need to figure out the easiest way. Get rid of that last one there. But we'll just come and do this so far. That doesn't cause any problems. Sure, this being problematic. Picture some dwarf is going to come and stand on one of these and be dug out. Have somebody dig out underneath their feet while they're digging out something. And then they'll fall or climb, or looks like they're climbing. Surprising. Surprising. Trying to climb out of there. I don't think I'm cut out for this. He just went down to the, he just fell down into the bar. One is stranded. Are you stranded in terror on this wall? It's alright. What we'll do is we will we will do this. How about we do this? Ooh, the sound of the winds of winter. Let's go, just while we're up here, the sound of the winds of winter made me think about killing some goblins. So we're going to go kill some goblins. Okay, now back to the sounds of winter. You going to fall as soon as I come and dig that out? Nope, he got out. Still like to... Some impressive rock walls for not this mush of walls here. Eight. A lot of people up at this tavern now. Okay, so we need to also... There's only one stairwell. Let's do this. A little janky, but it'll work. Everybody's cutting through the hospital. So I think we just open up maybe this one. What's below us? Can we? I think we can. Can't take that one, but we could take these other ones down further. Let's do that. Let's bring this up as well. It's the mad fortress design here. We'll just clear that path out there and then come along and do some of this, that, and the other thing. The other thing over here. Madness like that. I mean, the only real thing here is that this lower bar does have the misting machine. Keeps people a little happier. This tavern, I think, is much more impressive. So we'll see if we'll see any type of decrease or drop in happiness with having this additional bar and maybe spreading some people out. We should see some good, this is a really good dance floor area. Sometimes if you get a big dance floor, you'll start seeing them dance in circles and do some stuff like that. So and I think we still have, we still have enough booze here. Yeah. All of these empty barrels though, because our barrel stock, we could do is fix that as well. So let's see, this is the trap you fall into of, I can't really expand this barrel supply out anywhere. I could move the barrel supply somewhere else. So the best thing to do would probably move the barrel supply downstairs. And carve out a room underneath the kitchen for the barrels. Which is not the first time anybody's thought of doing that. That just seems like an amazing idea. Nobody's ever put their supply of barrels directly under their pub, tavern, bar, anything like that. Oh, wait. I think it's what every pub in England has a trapdoor behind the bar, according to movies. They sure do. We need to make a bigger room because of this bituminous coal here. Want something made. King is high boot mad. Sick foot fetish. Yeah, that's not sick. But to have a king that just wants you to make boots over and over again, that's sick. Clean up these barrels here in a minute. No. Brilliant. Do the thing. Click the accept button before you click away. Like that. Hey. And this is what? Furniture? Barrels? Empty? All? None? Barrels. Yep. Canny glaze targets. Other than me opening up this passage here, might have not been the most brilliant idea in the world, and I think I'm gonna close that up because that's not a good thing that I did. That's a bad thing. So we're just gonna seal that up and never speak of it again. Why is that a bad thing? This is my stairwell to hell, or below, or wherever. I don't want an extra little side divot here. And I do really want to put some doors on here, although since the doors aren't stopping things anymore, I don't know if it matters. We do have some booze in the bar here. That's good. Our FPS has gone up because we're changing the traffic routes. People are still passing through the hospital. That's fine. All these toys in the hospital guild hall are not doing a whole lot. Okay, let's jump downstairs because we had put in this glass for a reason, and that was so that we could just do some mad digging like that. Don't need that. We can get rid of that. I think we can get rid of all this. Get rid of that one. Definitely get rid of that one. Get rid of that one too. Am I cracking into the water anywhere? Am I just gonna mess up here in 2 seconds? I don't see it. I don't think there's any hidden secret water out here, but maybe if we'll hit some moist wall and we'll just stop before we do that. Then I think I can also undo this. The lake is a good spot. I'd like to start pumping lava out of there. Oh, I don't want to do that. I guess it doesn't matter. There's a little ramp up here. That one's holding that one there. We're going to go clear these first. That's fine. Nice big gems down here. Yeah. As suspected, that was we're just in microline now, so that was the end of the tube. Now we just need to get all this stuff out of here. Could do also. Make it make sense. Bestowed the name Dak Tangkak upon a steel shield. Giving everybody some more access points to be able to get to where they want to get to. Yeah, we're already starting to see less traffic in this hallway. Let's go see what you see named ticks. Read about the demise of some goblins. The goblin Torish. Goblin Al got taken down, struck down. Usna and Torish got stuck down. And we got wolf leather cloak, 1 cougar man leather water skin, 2 iron gauntlets, 2 river otter leather gloves out of that. What do we have here? A giant fly made it to the trap, and a peregrine made it to the trap. There's a Gorlak downstairs. Let's go check out the Gorlak and see what 37-year-old Gorlak. She dislikes obligations and will try to avoid being bound by them. She generally finds herself quite hopeful about the future. She can sometimes act without deliberation. She does not easily fall in love, and rarely develops positive sentiment. She's quite polite. She isn't particularly curious about the world. She tends to hang on to grievances. Sounds like a lovely little Gorlak. Small, round humanoid found watering the caves deep underground. Most of its body is taken up by a huge tusked mouth. She's slow to heal and very quick to tire. She's fat. Her skin is goldenrod. Her eyes are red. Wandering around the caverns, doing the things that Gorlaks do. We should release the webs. We should collect the webs. Strabo is going overtime. This bar is pretty quiet. Okay. Sweet. maybe if we make a retention pond here, or okay, this is all mud and not blood. I always see this. I'm like, what? Nope, blood, not blood. Make a little retention wall here. Maybe we'll drill this out a little bit bigger. I don't know how much magma we're gonna be dealing with, so let's take a look at one thing as well. Stone use, other stone. Let's look at our rock salt for just a moment. Rock salt is not magma safe. Okay. Microline is not magma safe. So you don't want one of these other stones like gabbro. Did we have much gabbro? Yeah, we have some gabbro. So let's make some gabbro blocks. Rock blocks. Make these out of gabbro. Should be good. Give that some time to bake. So what we'll be doing is we're going to probably pop one of these hole here. We'll put a gabbro wall. Right, a little retention pond. Melville as a citizen. Put a little retention pond up here for the magma. And then we'll start just pulling this magma out of here so that we can go down another layer. Try and find some, there might be an object here or in here. Get some microline out of this at least. And some mining training for the unskilled miners or the lower skilled miners. Diorite. That would have been good for some white floors with the black floors, the jet in the bar. So just have them clean this up. Yeah, let's have them clean up all these rocks here. Kind of liking the look. I'd like to do something about this edging. I need to figure out what to do here on this edge and that edge. But I think they're liking the bar and the dance floor. And we're getting some good foot traffic up here. We've recovered some of the FPS issues, which is nice. We need to solve this chaotic mess of my general messy storeroom. We probably take some stuff and get rid of some stuff, dump it on the next caravan that comes. This is also a little messy because we filled up our metal bars completely and totally. So, all right. So I think that's about good enough. Let me pause it there so that I can start back here next time. I think that's good enough for this episode. I'll get this one uploaded here shortly. Really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you're enjoying. Thank you.